Well, welcome in tonight. Roads are getting dicey as the evening commute hits. This is a live look at I-35 in Hamilton County in north central Iowa. You see the snow is on the roads. It's also on the shoulders there too, but traffic does appear to be flowing smoothly in that area. Next to it, you also see our road conditions map. It shows that most roads in Iowa are at least partially covered with snow. Those are the areas in blue. The areas in pink, roads mostly covered with snow, is growing area now. And the snow just keeps on coming, as our meteorologist told us it would, and that's why it's a Storm Team 8 weather alert day.
And we have team coverage giving you live looks at the storm from Des Moines to Ames to Indianola. But first, Chief Meteorologist Chris Cloninger shows us what's ahead for us tonight. Chris.
We're starting to see that transition to snow areas south of Interstate 80. It's a slow drop south, but another 3 to 4 hours down towards the state line with Missouri, and we'll start to see that transition to snow. To the northwest side, we're taking up to Sioux City, and you'll see that the back edge is starting to fill in. That is a sign that this storm system is starting to intensify as it continues its drop off to the south and east. I know this looks a little weird. It says debris tracker. It's what we use to look at for tornadoes during severe weather season, but it's also showing us where we have that rain snow line, and it's starting to move off to the south and east. It's certainly shrinking just over the last half hour on the west side, and also coming in from the east. It's dropping back off to the south and west. Just another tool that we can use to see areas that have switched over to snow, or if you're still seeing sleet and rain, look out towards Waukee and Dallas Center. You're seeing that wintry mix. Madrid, Huxley, Ankeny into Johnston, you are seeing snow. That is the line right there. We can use our radar technology to show you that. To the north, it's been snowing the entire day since we woke up. Algona, a wintry sight, visibility below a quarter mile, 21 degrees, and that wind out of the east-northeast is kicking up the snow, which you can see visibly on your screen. Temperatures will be dropping and the snow will become light and fluffy. It's a light and fluffy 7 inches up across Algona. Other parts of northern and eastern areas of Iowa, anywhere from just over 4.5 inches in Ames to parts of Marshall County to 6 inches of accumulation. There's that rain snow line dropping south. The snow keeps going 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 11 o'clock through the first part of the overnight. By 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, that snow continues to drop south and we begin to dry out. When it comes to additional snow accumulations from the metro, south and east, 6 to 9 additional inches of snow, 3 to 6 up through Fort Dodge, and then towards Algona, another 1 to 3 inches of accumulation, which should put you close to a foot of accumulation when all is said and done. We'll continue to track this out hour by hour. Stacy and James, and we'll have another update coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Chris. Let's take a look at the roadways now with meteorologist Ann Campolongo.
Yeah, hey guys, we are just made our way back into downtown. We were out kind of checking out the highways out towards 235 East, and we hopped on I-80 a little bit earlier in the afternoon. But now we're back downtown here. We are in Storm Chaser 8, so I'll give you a look here. What it looks like outside. We've got our bumper cams going, and they look pretty good for right now. Sometimes, again, when we drive into the snow, they start to become clouded. So we just cleared these off for you. You can see roadways here, at least in downtown, looking pretty good. Crews are doing a good job keeping these roads treated and plowed. We'll head up to the roof camera, and you can see we've got light snow showers falling here in downtown, at least for the time being. But roadways here looking good. Most of the traffic moving at just a slower speed than they typically would, and that was pretty much the case across the interstates as well. Lots of moving traffic, just people taking it slow, and that'll be the rule of thumb out here tonight. As the snow starts to pick up, you want to give yourself extra time and drive slowly. That's the key outside right now. Roads, for the most part, have been kind of that slushy, wet snow mix that we've encountered. And don't forget to keep your lights on your car. We've seen lots of cars without their lights on, and also driving around with a lot of snow on their rooftop or covering their lights on the front of their car or their tail lights. So you want to brush that off if your car has been outside collecting some of this snow. A lot of people still out on the roadways. We've seen a decent amount of traffic here tonight, but we will keep a close eye on these roadways here as we go through the evening hours and into the overnight as well. More snow on the way, so we'll keep you in check with what's happening out here on the roadways, and we'll check back in coming up in just a little bit. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ann. Now, schools dismissed early or canceled classes altogether today, so there were no after-school activities, including basketball tonight. So, KCCI Sports Director Scott Reister is out in the snow for us. He's live in Des Moines with what conditions are looking like at Evelyn K. Davis Park. That's near Drake University. Scott?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, we're having a good time out here. Really not too much activity, which is a good thing. As you can see, the street's mainly clear behind me. It's not so bad as far as the snow totals go. As we told you earlier, about 2 inches of snow, a little bit, maybe 2.5 down here, but maybe if you turn away real quick. Look at that, we're up to 8 inches. How about that? That's way more fun, right? But really, streets are kind of quiet out here, not too much activity. Everyone taking it easy, which is a good thing. So things definitely clear in this neighborhood. And you mentioned that usually we'd be doing a live shot from Friday Night Hoops. Well, guess what? Coming up later in about 15 minutes or so outside Evelyn Davis Park, we're going to do a little basketball. I'll explain. So stick around as the snow continues to fall here live in Des Moines. Until then, Scott Reister, back to you.
We can't wait to see how that turns out, Scott. Snow ordinances are in effect for most central Iowa cities, including the Des Moines metro area. That means do not park on the street. Plows need to get through to clear the roadways. Anyone who ignores the snow ordinances can be ticketed, towed, or even both.
And now we want to take a look at conditions north of the Des Moines metro area. KCCI's Todd Magel has been in Ames all day. He's there tonight. Todd?
Well, Stacey, it's been snowing here all day long, heavy at times, now kind of light. Take a look at the sidewalk below here. You can see just really a couple of inches of fresh snow here in the Ames area. Take a look at the roads just behind me. We're on Lincoln Way, just next to the Memorial Union. You can see looking west on Lincoln Way, normal winter driving conditions. Haven't seen many accidents. People are certainly heeding the warnings of staying off the roads here in this area. We shot some video earlier on Highway 30, just south of Ames. Take a look at that. Near whiteout conditions this afternoon. This is about 2 or 3 o'clock when the big heavy snow started to fall here in Ames. Few reports of accidents along Highway 30, but nothing bad. We talked to the DOT a little bit earlier before we got to Ames earlier today and talked about their plan for plowing all this snow today.
Preparation-wise, it's still the same regardless of whether we get 1 inch or we get 10 inches. We've been monitoring this forecast and this event for the last few days. We've done some pre-treatment yesterday, and there's been a large number of plows already out on the system this morning. Last time I checked, we were up in that 400, just shy of 400 plows out across the system.
And keep in mind, when you run into those plows, make sure you give them plenty of room because they will be trying to clean those roads and highways here coming up for the rest of the night. Let's go down to Indianola. Marcus McIntosh is taking a look at the storm just south of Des Moines. Marcus?
Sure am, Todd. Thank you very much. We're standing on the square in Indianola where it's been snowing since before we arrived in town, right about 3:30 this afternoon. It started to be big flakes coming down, but right now it appears to be flakes that are really light and wet and liquefying on the ground. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see what's going on. The roads are pretty slushy right now because, as I mentioned, the snow that was coming down is kind of liquefying when it hits the ground, so it's making things slick and slippery. So they're urging people to be careful if they're driving in and around the Indianola area. They also mentioned that the snow emergency is in effect, so they need cars to get off the city streets as well. Now, we spoke with the city official who tells us they had plenty of time because they knew about the snowstorm in advance, so they had plenty of time to prepare and make a plan to attack this storm.
Our street staff who normally do our plowing, they normally work 4-hour days on Friday. We did keep them home this morning just knowing that they're going to be working a little bit tonight. So they're preparing now to come in, kind of get their operation started.
Now, it may come as no surprise that there are people already around the square shoveling the snow from in front of their businesses. And believe it or not, this might come as a shock. We saw a young man who was jogging in a sweatshirt, hat, and shorts probably about 10-15 minutes ago, likely a Simpson College student. He said he's just doing what he does every day and wants to stay in shape. We also saw a lady go into a car with no coat on. I kind of asked her why she didn't have a coat. She said she forgot it, but hey, people are ready, people are getting prepared, and they're dealing with the snow down here in Indianola. We're going to have much more coming up later. I'm Marcus McIntosh, live in Indianola, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
I don't know about shorts in this weather, but that's just me. So no travel is being allowed over the Saylorville Lake Dam Road. The Army Corps of Engineers closed it down about an hour ago. It will open back up as soon as snow stops and can be cleared off the road.
Here's another look at our road conditions tonight across the state. Blue means partially covered, pink completely covered roads. You can see a lot of completely covered roads to the east of the metro and kind of sprinkling around to the north of the metro. Let's take a look at the roadways now. This is I-35 Lincoln Way north of Ames, partially covered there. Traffic seems to be moving a little slower than it normally does, but still moving there. Let's go to I-80-35. This is rather I-35 at mile marker 60.2. This is south of Indianola, so south of where Marcus McIntosh just did that live shot. And you hear Chris talk about that rain-snow mix. You can see mainly rain here in the southern part of Warren County. Traffic moving fine right there. I-80-35, the West Mixmaster right now. You can see a little more snow there than what we were seeing, obviously, in the southern part of our viewing area. The West Mixmaster traffic seems to be moving okay there. And I-80 near Altoona. If you have to be out tonight, just take your time, go slow. The normal slow weather, winter weather conditions here in Iowa.
And the Iowa Department of Transportation wants to remind you to physically turn on the headlights. If you do that instead of just relying on the auto settings, it turns your tail lights on too. The goal is to see and be seen as visibility becomes more limited as this storm continues. And we will check in with our Storm Team 8 crews throughout this newscast and on KCCI 8 News at 6, 9 and 10, and of course on Saturday morning. We'll have a special hour-long edition of KCCI 8 News at 6 tonight to help you stay on top of this winter storm.
And you can also stay on top of when, where, and how much snow falls on the KCCI mobile app and on KCCI.com.